It's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey.
Did I tell you all that I'm a proud soccer mom? Oh, hold on, but not just any soccer mom. Oh, no. Your girl, I am a travel soccer mom. Huh. Yeah, I know my haters can't stand me. They are so jealous because my evenings gone. Every single one of them. Vanished into the black hole of practice nights. And my weekends filled with road trips and marathons where the Google Maps get confused because, the destination is always grass. But baby, my soccer mom game is valid. The fields are windy and the bathrooms stink and are questionable. My car stinks too. Smell like stinking cleats, but I love it. You know why? No, not because of those kids. Man, forget them kids. No, I love it because of this. This, my friend, is my little secret weapon. You see, I knew nothing about soccer growing up. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm a black woman. I know, right? I know. You didn't know, but I am, okay? I'm an American, and I didn't have social media to expose me to the world when I was coming up, okay? I grew up, we had one TV in the house. We could be about 30 minutes on that TV when it wasn't my mama's stories time, okay? So when I got to watch my favorite show, I was not watching soccer. I didn't know anything about no Pele, none of them. By the way, Messi, if you're listening, because you might just be listening, my kid, he loves you, okay? So can you stay in the league for a lot longer? He's 11, and he wants to play on your team, okay? He's a goalkeeper, so put your Bengay on or whatever so he can, play with you. Anywho, I am from Virginia. So no, we didn't play soccer growing up. The boys in my hood, we played basketball and football. Shout out to Allen Iverson, Michael Vick. Those are our VA sports legends. Mike Tomlin, that's who we support around here. So soccer was new to me. I didn't know what to expect as a soccer mom other than not being able to pay my bills, because it's so expensive. But then I joined the gang. Things turned around for me, y'all. The soccer mom gang. They put me up on game. Because here's the little thing about soccer moms. Nobody cares what's in your tumbler. It could be coffee. I like mine black, please, of course. It could be tea. It could also be warm apple cider spiked with tequila. But who's to say, There's no judgment here, especially not from the other soccer mom. We have a soccer mom gang saying that we don't judge what's in your car or your cups. And we have a saying here too. It's time to get up. It's time to get moving. So wake up, friends. Today's the perfect show to add to your morning routine. It's all about fun and a social life. So meet me after the break and bring your cup. There is no judgment here. It's the More Laughing in the Morning show. Good morning.
For higher education, a supportive network, and a place to make lifelong friendships, say hello to Virginia Wesleyan University in Virginia Beach. Virginia Wesleyan is a must-see. To schedule a campus tour, go to vwu.edu/explore.
Welcome back to the More Laughing in the Morning show. I am your host, Allison, the comedian. I am Virginia's comedian. I am the coolest cornball you gonna ever meet. You're welcome. I am also a real human resources professional out here in these streets. So, you can ask me anything. Ask me anything. And I am my favorite one. You ready? I'm everybody hype girl. You get a hype. You get a hype. Everybody gets a hype. I really believe that everybody should have a hype girl. I think you should. And so I'm trying to be your hype girl. You're welcome. Listen, today's Coffee Talk segment is sponsored by Black Please Coffee. So shout out to Black Please Coffee. And just to clarify, this is not Black Please Coffee, but it's not what's in my tumbler, okay? This is water here, all right? I'm just saying. However, I'd be more than happy to have a morning margarita sponsor. I'm just saying. Some of y'all know some people. So listen, for today's coffee talk, I'm really excited about what we're setting our intention on because I really want to look, hold my hand with this, you all. I don't want anybody to feel like, ouch, dang, she coming for me. But I am coming for you because the More Laughing in the Morning show is like the routine. It's the morning routine for the successful people. And I want to make sure that I'm giving you things that you need to make you have amazing days, right? So for today, I think that we should be intentional about finding fun. I know. I know. It's so simple, it's complex. Yes. I want to talk to you about something that I feel is very vital for all of us, especially for those of us who are in leadership positions, and not just leadership positions at work, but especially y'all, because y'all can't be going to work. Some of y'all mad managers, supervisors, you can't be yelling at them employees and people. Okay. By the way, if your manager, if they hollering and screaming and they real stressed, send them to me. Send them to me. Send them this clip. I'm gonna need you, Bob, to tone it down and find some fun. But also not just like professionals, right? Finding fun is necessary. It's vital for leaders in the community, for people who are informal leaders. I mean, maybe you're not walking around with a title, but you're the leader in your home. You're the leader of yourself, your big grown self. You are the leader of you, and you need to make sure that you are finding fun because life brings some heaviness, some stress. Before we know it, it's been days, weeks, months since the last time we actually did something fun. I work with CEOs and senior managers, executive managers, leaders in positions where they may hire an HR team to come into the workplace. Maybe they don't have an HR team, or maybe they do have an HR team and they want something like a team builder or an employee engagement type of event, or someone to help them update their policies and handbooks, right? So those are the type of people that I work with professionally to pay off my school loans. Okay. You with me? You with me? All right, we together. I find that they are so stressed, and that stress oftentimes turns to being, kind of short, potentially rude, not empathetic. You're just drawing from a dry well because you're not watering yourself with fun, with joy. And so for me, a lot of times those leaders that may hire me, then I might work with them one-on-one. And one of the first homework assignments that they have is they have to have intentional fun, period. Once a year, I do a Leaders Who Laugh program for my clients because y'all got to be laughing. I don't want to get on this another Zoom and y'all just it's all in your face, okay? It's written all over your face. Sorry, sometimes I'm a karaoke singer. So today I am giving you that homework. Today you are to be intentional to find some fun. We all know that life can get busy, and well, heaviness is what comes along with adulting a lot of times. But did you know that there are actual scientific physical and wellness benefits to scheduling fun? Like seriously, you benefit from scheduling fun. Fun should not just be a reward after a long week or after you've finished a project that took months and months to complete. No, it should be something that's a necessity in your routine. So here's your challenge. Because I know you're like, wait, what? Yes, it should be a necessity. Hence why we wake up in the morning on the More Laughing in the Morning show. We're joyful. We're laughing. We're trying to infuse positivity, fun, energy, and joy into your day. But you have to take that and keep running with it. You got to take care of you. You got to oil yourself, fill yourself up. So this is what I want you to ask yourself. So here are 3 questions. Number 1, when was the last time you did something just for the joy of it? Emphasis here is on just, because y'all be like, well, I took Day and them to my sister kids to the Chuck E. Cheese party. But follow me for this story. You taking Day and them to your sister's kid's birthday party, yes, you pulled out a fun moment or two. But you didn't do that just for the joy of it. You did that to take your children. You did that to bond with your niece and nephew. You did that to see the family. You did that for all the other reasons, but not just for the fun of it, okay? I want you to think about things or the last time that you did something just for the fun of it, like prioritizing fun as the most important part of that experience. Number two, what activity or hobby makes you feel truly alive and connected? It's like, what is it that makes you feel like, oh, this is my thing every time, man. Oh, I feel reinvigorated. Okay. When is that? And lastly, who in your life brings out your best, most playful side? Think about that. So, sometimes we got the friends that we can call for advice. We got the friends that we can call for this. Then we got the friends that we can call for fun. Who's that friend that's fun, that's having a blast, that's enjoying life, that's enjoying themselves? And when you hang out with them, you feel like you enjoyed life. You got to let your hair down. Who's that person? Now, I want you to take the answers to those questions, right? And go do it this weekend. Go call somebody, schedule some fun, think about it. If it's not the weekend, whatever day you stumbled upon this, we are happy that you're here. Can you please go and find something fun that you can do, because you need it and you deserve it. I see you. I knew it. Time's up. Don't you touch that.
There is an easier way to see if your home is energy efficient. Start your free energy audit today at virginianaturalgas.com. Take control of your energy bills with the Energy Efficiency Program from Virginia Natural Gas.
Welcome back to the More Laughing in the Morning Show. Today's guest is not just a friend of mine, but someone who is a source of insight and inspiration. Jennifer Bailey and I met at work years ago as human resources professionals, y'all. You should have seen us. We was young out here in the game. And through our shared experiences, our professional relationships turned into a meaningful friendship. Today, we are talking about how friendships can be the bridge to understanding other cultures and how we can ask delicate questions to deepen that understanding. Plus, y'all, before she go, I'm going to get a few Spanish phrases, right? Because I have these clients and friends in Arizona, and Jennifer helps me make sure that I'm feeling confident and connected, because majority of these friends, they speak Spanish. And so, I want to make sure that they see me constantly improving in my own Spanish and also in my understanding familiarity with their culture. So Jennifer is always here to help me out. So, okay, without further ado, y'all, will you please help me welcome my friend Jennifer Bailey to the show. That's the audience.
Thank you, Allison. I'm very happy to be here.
Jennifer, I am so excited to have you here. So listen, let's just let the people know about our friendship. We met at work a decade ago, because we aunties out here now. What do you think makes workplace friendship so special and impactful?
I believe that we all need that safe space at work to be able to have someone that can understand our connection, at work. And especially when you work in human resources, it is more difficult because you have to have that unbiased, opinion. So you want to have that safe space with your coworkers and be able to have that person that will understand what you're going through day to day.
You said safe space. I'm like, oh, I was Jennifer's safe space. I know I was, because baby, we used to have a blast. And you're absolutely right. When you're working, for us it was human resources, but I guess anywhere, you want to feel like you got somebody that you can talk to, you're spending a lot of time with. So let's crack it open a little bit and give the people a little bit of particulars on you and our backstory. So we were co-workers years ago. And fun fact, you all, when Jennifer and I worked together at least once a week, we were going on lunch to a thrift store. We were obsessed. We was going to find all of believe it or not, even though I thought I was doing a fantastic job, my leadership team didn't agree. And so I got my butt fired, y'all. And Jennifer was my friend, and Jennifer, let me give you your flowers, girl. Thank you. You made sure that I walked out with my head up high. You helped me carry my boxes.
Chin up.
Still I rise.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you remember about that experience? I'm a little triggered. Now, I opened it up, and that wasn't even in the script. That wasn't even in the teleprompter. I opened it up. But what do you remember about, us working together back then? Can you remember that far back? You had a good coworker like me?
Mm, they're very hard to come by. I have to say that. But I think we had a lot of fun together, and we just, from the beginning, kind of had that connection where we felt open to talk to each other. And I remember listening to your skits, listening to different, hey, can you listen to this? Hey, let's look at this. And then, just having that connection where we loved to go thrift shop. That was our thing. And, when you were let go unexpectedly, it was quite a bit of a shock. I just was like, what is happening? And so I said, well, I need to make sure you're okay first and foremost. Help you get all your stuff together and, make sure that you still felt like you're a person and not just a number, where that could happen to employees when they are let go. They feel like, they're not important. But that it's something that you definitely want, especially with, coworkers and friends. Make them feel like they're a person, you know.
Oh, you made me feel like a person. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. So, okay, you're right. When I started doing stand up 10 years ago, I was coming to your office like, okay, let me practice my joke on you. Okay, what you think? What do you think about this? You are so right. Wow, look at us. Look how far we've come. And you also would let me taste your food. Thank you. You and Jennifer know how to cook, period. So that was good. But I think even in that, just us bringing our own home lives and feeling safe sharing with each other and growing is what made me feel like, okay, you were one of the onlys that I wanted to keep in contact with even after working there. And so I appreciate that. I think, that was a lot of that emotional deposits that were made in a way in which we weren't really intertwined with the others at the job. Like we didn't have anything to do whatever they had going on. Maybe that's why I got fired because I ain't talking to nobody else. But anywho, years ago, uh, it was. I think you and I, for me, it was one of my best opportunities to have a professional relationship that was also personal, and the two lines didn't get blurred. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. I would say that we had a good balance going.
We did. We did. Look at us. Speaking of which, baby. Speaking of which, so okay, I'm not gonna sit here and imply that at that previous job you and I were the diversity hires, but I am going to imply that we come from so very different cultural backgrounds that over the years you have really helped me out a lot. So I moved on. I started to be an entrepreneur. I started to see myself as, oh, okay, wait a minute. I'm national. I got to be thinking bigger than just the hometown that I was born and raised in. Oh, wait a minute. I'm international. I have to make sure that I am at least at a minimum approachable. And I got friends right here around me that are from somewhere different than Virginia. What's good on the inside of your culture? And so, like, I appreciate you because I have been able to, run jokes by you, run questions by you, and you really helped me. So I'm heading to Arizona, okay, to hang out with some of our Mexican clients there. And you know them. You hung out with me there before some time ago. I appreciate you. Always, you be like rolling with me, girl, over the years.
Rolling.
I'd be like, Jennifer, what's up, girl? How you been the last 2 years? Okay, look, you want to come with me to Arizona?
And I'm like, why not? Let's do it.
Searching for higher education, a supportive network, and a place to make lifelong friendships? Say hello to Virginia Wesleyan University in Virginia Beach. Virginia Wesleyan is a must-see. To schedule a campus tour, go to vwu.edu/explore.
But okay, I'm going back, and I want to make sure that I'm feeling connected and respectful. Of course, clearly they know that I don't speak Spanish. I'm not proficient in the last year, but but I still want to make that connection, and I don't have you there to interpret or translate for me. So it's important to me that they see my growth, girl. So give me give me some things that need to make sure I stay away from, and or things I can say or do that shows, this connection that I want to make sure that my new friends see me trying to create.
Yeah, I think they would definitely appreciate the effort that you put in. So, for example, in the morning, instead of saying good morning, you could say buenos dias.
Oh, buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
I remember that in Spanish class. I took Spanish class for 4 years in high school, and I made it past Spanish 1. Y'all, let me get my best time next year
Yeah.
notebook, because this is right. I can write this down. This is literally my what I can do this week to move closer in my relationships. I said I wanted to speak Spanish this year. Anyway, I wanted to learn it.
Okay.
Miss Diaz. Shout out to Miss
Buenos dias.
Diaz. Miss Diaz was my teacher in high school all them years. All right.
Buenos dias. That's a good start.
Okay. That's a good start. Okay.
And you definitely want to ask them, how are they? So, ¿cómo están?
¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo?
That's like to a group, you're going to say, plural, ¿cómo están? And then they're probably going to say, bien, ¿y tú? And then you're going to be like, okay, that's it. That's the extent.
But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jennifer, who got me this far. So, okay, so, ¿cómo están?
Están with an N at the end.
Okay.
¿Cómo están? So that's like saying to a group, how are you all?
Okay. All right. All right, now, Jennifer.
Yes.
Everybody, now make sure y'all get your notebooks too, okay? All right, we got to get our workbooks, and every day we're writing down, we're tracking what we are doing towards these goals that we say we have. We can't just say we want to do something and we don't do anything towards it. And the reason why we want to write it down and indicate that we're doing it, so that when we look back in the next couple of months, or you can say like, oh shoot, that's right, I sure did spend some time learning some new phrases and ways to greet my friends who speak Spanish. And I'm evolved. All right. What else you got for me?
Making sure that they know that you are putting forth the effort and not like trying to pick fun, because sometimes, like, for example, if you go to a Mexican restaurant and someone, says like, oh, Speedy Gonzalez, and, tries to say arriba, arriba, or something like that, they might take offense to that. But other than that, most people are really laid back and actually, they like to, engage in that conversation if you show true interest, that you want to learn more about them and their culture. They're going to be open to that.
You know what, Jennifer? This is really good because this makes me think about similar conversations that we have with clients about allyship. I just recently
Yeah.
did a BRG workshop at Ferguson Enterprises, and we talked about, the intention behind the question. We talked about like when you're talking about not being offensive, not using a cartoon to reference a whole culture. And I appreciate the relationship that you and I have, to you feeling safe enough to say things like that to me, because many times what I have found is people are not trying to lead with being offensive. if they don't have anyone who's over their shoulder to the left or to the right saying like, hey, that's not really funny, then they don't know that what they are saying is offensive. And so
Right.
like this type of environment is really helpful, just to be like, hey girl, just make sure we're not making jokes, because it might be at their expense and it's not going to play out the way that you think it is. With me as a comedian, people will oftentimes say, well, you're a comedian, you get it, it's just a joke. People are so sensitive nowadays. No, you just don't want to read a book. You want to continue to hurt people's feelings. But anyway, I digress. Okay. Okay, Jennifer, thank you so very much for leveling me up, because you always give me good, and I appreciate you. But even today, I appreciate the fact that you have shared your essence with the family here in the More Life in the Morning Show, and I know that they will enjoy and appreciate this too. Wait, oh shoot, golly, son, the sun is blocking. The sun is doing what it's supposed to do.
Right. It is
sun is doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, wait, so before we go, can you show, are you still making your holiday wreaths and stuff? Because I need to give me a wreath to send, and I say wreaths with an F. Your mama say wreaths with an F. But I want to send my clients wreaths. So
yes, ma'am.
Let me see. Oh, let me see.
Okay, let me show you.
Oh, that's pretty, Jennifer. Okay, look. You send me a picture.
Okay, I'll send you a picture.
That is pretty. Where can we, so send me the picture and the link on where we can find and order a wreath. I am going to get me some. Oh, dang, my client's going to be watching this. Surprise!
Surprise!
All right. That's it for today. Make sure that you find some time to just have fun, please. Thank you to our amazing partners and sponsors at Black Please Coffee and Happy HR Partners. Thank you for keeping us fueled and focused. And of course, huge thanks to the incredible More Laughing team. I got the best team in the world, y'all, period. The crew at Sky4 TV and all of the original gigglers who have been with me since day one. Y'all don't play about me, y'all, and I love you for it. We're getting great ratings each episode. Okay, I see you all downloading the QR code or making sure that you're joining the community. Thank you. Thank you. Please do me a favor. Call your favorite companies in Hampton Roads, Virginia, and beyond, nationally or internationally. Tell them we have a platform with fantastic viewers like you. Let everybody know that they can bring their commercials and sponsorships here so that we can brag on them. Thank you so much for tuning in to the More Laughing in the Morning Show, everyone. I'm about to go and drink my cup. You manage your business. Now get up and get moving and make it a great day. Cue the music. Hey.